Hello and welcome to another video about RA Solutions. In this video, what I'm going to do is show you how to record a meeting with your colleagues, how to save that meeting, and how to transcribe that meeting, and how to generate using AI minutes for that meeting very quickly. What this means for you is everybody involved in that meeting, nobody needs to worry about taking minutes, because the meeting minutes will be generated automatically through AI and through the process I'm going to tell you. But before I do continue, please like, subscribe and share. So what you need is, if you're using Windows 10 or Windows 11, you need access to the default sound recorder or voice recorder app on your device. So this voice recorder app is available on Windows 10, but you can also get the sound recorder app, which is available on Windows 11. So if I go down to the bottom left hand corner here, do a search. If I'm using Windows 10, do a search for voice, and you can see the voice recorder app is there. I've also got the sound recorder one, but I'm going to use the voice recorder one here for the purpose of this video, but I'll open up the sound recorder one as well. Just to show you what it looks like. So the sound recorder looks something similar to this here, where you need to sign in, but I'm going to use the voice recorder app here. So when the meeting starts, or just before the meeting starts, what you need to do on your device is click on record, and that will record the meeting as you are proceeding through that meeting. It will record everybody's contributions to that meeting. And let's, for example, say once the meeting has ended, you stop the recording and save the recording on your device here. So I've already got a meeting here which happened earlier today with my team, and it was the 20th of May, which is today's date. The meeting took place here. So this is my transcription. It's an audio file at the moment. That's all that you need to allow this to happen. What you need to do now is open up Office 365, or in fact you need Word 365. You need to log into Word 365. I've logged in using my RA Solutions account here. Now once you've opened up Microsoft Word, what you need to do, make sure the Home tab has been selected here at the top. Scroll to the right side until you see the voice option here, and you will see the dictate icon here. Just underneath it you will see an arrow pointing downwards. Click on the arrow and you get two further options. From that, choose transcribe, and it will open up a navigation pane on the right side with an option for you to upload audio or start your own recording. I'm going to upload the audio file from my desktop onto here, so I'm going to upload that. It will open up a pop-up box here like this. Choose my desktop folder, and in there you can see the meeting audio file, which has already been saved there, which I'm going to click on open, and it will now go through the process of transcribing that audio file so it's readable in Word as text format. So it's going through the process now of uploading it onto my OneDrive, but also at the same time it will show me the options I need to do to put that transcription onto this Word document. So I'm going to hold fire until this is done. Now this is done. What you can see now, you can see the timestamp, what has been set here, said here even, but at the bottom you can scroll down to the right to the bottom of the meeting here, but you want to get this on a Word document before you can do anything with it using AI. So at the bottom here you can see an option, bottom left of the pane, add to document. Click on the down arrow and you can see further options here. And what I always do with all my transcriptions is choose the last option with the speaker and timestamps here. So it just breaks it down in terms of what's said. So you can see now, not only has it broken down the transcription in terms of the timestamp and the speaker, but if I scroll to the top, you can see it's also populated the audio file there as well, so you can utilize that. So what I'm going to do now is save this transcription onto my desktop. So file, save as, and on my desktop. So if I click on browse, or this PC even, click on browse, that's a better option. Go to desktop, choose a file name. So I'm going to call this meeting transcription, like this. Click on save. It will then save. Click OK. It will save that transcription onto my desktop. Close Word because you don't need it anymore. Close the voice recorder app, and you can see somewhere on my desktop that meeting transcription has been added. You can see in the top left there, meeting transcription has been added there, which is great. Now what I'm going to do is flip over to Google Chrome here. So I'm going to flip over to Google Chrome, and I'm going to open up my AI app. So the app I'm going to use, this will work on the majority of apps you have that deal with AI. So you can work on ChatGPT, it can work with Claude, it can work with others like Perplexity and the others which are out there now. What I'm going to do now is go into Claude. Now in Claude, what I'm going to do now, I've got that transcription document saved, is use Claude and attach the transcription Word document into there, because that's the item or document I'm going to use to create my minutes. So I'm going to click on this paperclip icon here, and then go into my wherever the document is saved. So it's on my desktop. So here's a transcription of that meeting. Click on open here, and it will hopefully attach that to Claude. And the prompt is the most important thing in here. So what I'm going to do is I've already got a prompt saved, which I'm going to ask Claude to do. So I'm going to ask it to do something like this. So I'm going to ask Claude, can you, using the transcript, create minutes in table format with columns, agenda item, discussion and actions, and rows with the information from the transcription document with a lot of details, and the same for the actions. Do this in table format using English UK spelling and grammar, because it automatically writes what it writes in using American spelling and grammar, but I want it to be using English UK spelling and grammar. You can obviously make this prompt better to suit your needs, but I want it in table format, which is really, really important. So then what I'm going to do is click on this arrow for it to go away, think about what it needs to do. So it's thinking now, hopefully. Give it a moment for it to think. There we go. So it's coming back with things now. So we started off the meeting talking about general things like the weather in Cornwall, updates from myself. It spelt my name wrong, so you have to really cross-reference what it's coming back with. So if you're happy with this, absolutely fine. So it's brought back a few actions from the meeting. You have to really check what it's saying, and if you're not happy with the information it's come back with, you can tell it to change some of the bits of information. So change where it says Ruiz to risk, that's me. Add more detail in the discussion and actions columns. And it's going to go and think about doing that, and whilst it's doing that, I'm going to open up Excel, because Excel is really important to help you format the output it comes up with. So I'm going to get Excel ready like this, go back to Claude, and it's taking its time thinking about what it needs to generate. So you just need to bear with Claude at the moment, and here we go. So you can see automatically so far it's changed Ruiz to Riz, because that's me. There's nothing contentious in here, by the way. It's just demonstrating how to generate minutes from the meeting. So here we go. So what I'm going to do is copy all this information up to copy, because I know then it's going to copy that table. So I'm going to do Control C on my computer, go into Excel, choose any cell, right click and choose the second option here, because I want the same formatting in there. Delete what's below it here and just keep what's in the table here. Delete what's at the top here. Now what I'm going to do as well is resize my columns. Let me just add word wrap to all 3 columns here like this. Okay, so you can see exactly what's going off. Then click on that, resize those columns, because these columns and these rows are going to be pasted into Word in a bit. So I'm not happy with the formatting, so I'm going to change the formatting there like that. So that's a lot better than it was before. So you can see now it's better than it was before. So I'm going to go from the bottom all the way to the top, right click copy, go into my Word document. I need to open up Word document in the first place. There's Word. Put a title. You can change this to whatever you need, like this. You can add who the attendees were, who's absent. Can't spell today. And then I love using the landscape. Change the orientation so it's landscape, and then paste the table. Choose the second one. There you go, because it'll choose the destination theme. And then here, what I'll do is select the table, go to home, and then format your table. Add your formatting style. Then you need to go through and check for formatting errors or anything like that, and space your sentences out as and when. You can see it's very clunky at the moment. That's all you need to do with this, but obviously check the meeting minutes to see if it's okay, if it's exactly what was discussed. Maybe there's some variances in the way it's spelt some names, but that's something you will need to do. But obviously you can see very quickly in 10 minutes you managed to generate some really detailed actually minutes of meetings with actions for you to share with your team. And then to share with your team, you can obviously save this document, click on share at the top right hand corner like that, log into your OneDrive and you can share it with your colleagues, or save it on your device and share it via email. It's entirely up to you how you do this. So very quickly then, what I've done is shown you how to use a voice recorder, sound recorder, record your meeting, record the audio of the meeting. In fact, save that audio recording on your device, get that audio recording, put it into Word, use a transcription feature to transcribe that audio into text, save that transcription file, that text file, get that transcription into Claude. And this prompt is really important. You need to get this prompt right for it to generate this table here with your discussion, agenda item and actions. Put it into Excel to format it. It's the easiest way I know. And then copy it from Excel, pop it into Word, and there you go, very quickly. It's done very quickly. Hope this video has helped you. Please like, subscribe and share.